See ya.
See you later.
Bye. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm going to start this one in the car while we're stuck in traffic.
Yep, there's some roadworks just outside of Port Augusta heading to Streaky Bay or Ceduna, and yeah, so we're just hanging out waiting because
yeah, we're not going very fast.
Slow going. In this one we are making our way over to WA. They finally opened it up, so that's where we are headed. We're going to stop in at Perlubie Beach, and apparently it is super busy, so fingers crossed the border opens tomorrow and we'll be able to get a spot when everyone starts shifting out. Our first stop on the way to WA is Kimba, and it is the halfway point of Australia. It's got showers, toilets, dump point, you can fill up your water, and it's a cool little town. There's a little IGA, a pub. We're gonna go to the pub tonight for dinner, I think. They got a little shuttle bus, which is really cool. And yeah,
well, we haven't locked in plans to the pub because I need to study the menu first, and if it looks up to my standard.
So as anyone else's partner has to like study the menu and like look for photos, and so like yeah, we'll go out for dinner and Chelsea's already looked at the menu for like 2 hours beforehand, and you'll still sit there and still and ah about what you're going to get for dinner.
Yeah, I like to see photos before I buy.
Yeah.
And look at this camp kitchen. The council must be so good around here.
Yeah, this is actually like better than most caravan parks.
That's right.
This is really cool.
After doing a little bit of research, the pub is a go. Looks pretty decent. We're just waiting for the courtesy bus now to pick us up. It says 5:45. It's about 5:50, so hopefully it comes soon.
Hi Vicky, I was just wondering if the courtesy bus is coming past the Kimba free camp tonight. Oh no, that's no good. Yeah, no worries. No, that's all right. Might have to get on the walk. Nah, too easy. Thanks, catch ya. Bad news. Courtesy bus driver has hurt his back, so we're getting on the walk.
Fabulous.
All right, Fussy, what do you reckon? How'd dinner go?
Probably a 9 out of 10. No, it was actually pretty good. Had chicken stencil, plain gravy, got some onion rings. Chef's kiss.
And since they don't have the courtesy bus, we're gonna have to stroll back. But they've got some pretty cool stuff around, some nice silo art. So we're gonna go for a little walk around the town and see what's good.
The Eyre Peninsula is known for its silo art, and this is probably one of the best ones we've seen. I think we've come at the perfect time of day.
Yeah, got the sun hitting it.
Looks so good.
Took 200 litres of paint to knock that up. That's
a lot of paint.
That's a fair bit of paint. How cool is this? Cleaning up with some apples and pears.
Yeah. I just can't take too many because we're crossing into WA in a couple of days and their border is really strict.
Yeah, so yeah, got to make sure you check what you take in because
you're not allowed these.
That's right, we'll have to eat them in the meantime.
It's 7:10 in the morning and we're on the road already. We did want to leave about 40 minutes ago, but it was pitch black. We didn't realise how late the sun comes up. So we're heading to Perlubie today. I think we're going to stay here for a few nights, just depending on the weather. We are left so early because our friends are at Perlubie and they've saved us a bit of a site on the beach with them. So it should be a nice day. They've got a boat, so we're hoping we can get out in the water.
So just a little tip is every caravaner should have a UHF and have it on when you're driving, because we've just had another caravan overtake us and they've got a two-step step from their van and it's completely out. So he's driving around with about this far out of step from his caravan on the passenger side.
We've been to Perlubie Beach before, but we're not really sure what to expect this time. So apparently it's super busy down here and I think that the sand might be a little bit softer than what it was last time. So we're not really sure what to expect. We didn't put tire pressures down last time we were here, but there wasn't half as many people, I don't think. We'll see when we get there, I guess. Well, it's definitely like a highway down here. There is so many vans on the beach and they're all parked facing the water. So last time we were all parked like next to each other like you would in a caravan park, and I think you fit so many more people down here. So it turns out we do have to put the pressures down. And then I think we might even use the max tracks to push ourselves up into the dune a little bit. Yeah, probably there. Yep.
Oh, good?
Yeah, that's way high enough. A little bit of smoke. Yeah.
Good thing there's no environmentalists around.
Yeah.
Oh, really love dragging the boat forward. Oh.
It is the most perfect day down here at Perlubie. Bryce is just chucking the drone up now because it's high tide and it looks amazing. How's it look up there, Bryce?
Yeah, really good. Just getting a quick few shots for the tube. Going out for a fish. Got Captain Bexley over here. See if we can find something. Let's go have a look. No. First stop for us is just across from the island that's over near Perlubie, and we're trying our luck for a bit of squid. So we found a couple sandy seaweedy patches and see what we can find.
Way to hold it.
And we are on here. Check this out. First one.
Woohoo!
You beauty. One of many, hopefully. We're onto a good spot here. Lose him. Don't lose him. Straight in. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Got him. Number 2. Just before the wind's starting to pick up as well. That's not bad.
Beautiful.
That's a good sized bit of squid. Oh, hello, mate. You cheeky bugger. The wind has definitely kicked up in the last 10 minutes, so we got 2 squid. Got 2 squid, so we're going to go in and see what the awning's doing. I think Chelsea might be stressing out a little bit, but it was good to get out, get on the water for a bit, and at least we're not going back empty-handed either.
Alrighty, 2:03 AM and we've got water lapping at the caravan.
Good?
Yeah, that's way high enough. Here, here's my phone. Holy moly, this is nice to wake up to.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. And we are a lot higher on the beach than what a lot of people are down around there. Oh, we dug out a moat here near the drawbar, but it's already filled up again with water. Is it a westerly? Is that what it's called, blowing in?
Yeah.
Whew, we're getting spanked. When's high tide?
Another half an hour.
Oh, far out.
Yeah. Hopefully this wind dies off and we'll be alright, but
Yeah.
up to now, we might be walking out in the water from the caravan. Good morning. We are looking so fresh with our 3 hours sleep. We're up at 2:30 checking out the damage when the tide came in. So it was a quick pack everything away and try and save what we could. And luckily we were probably in one of the best spots on the beach. We didn't have to move. Mind you, we probably couldn't at the time.
Yeah.
And there was like probably majority of people on the beach here had to move and shift up at some point in the night because the water was pushing in. We had a massive king tide. It was like 2.1 meters, and we had like a big southwesterly, and it was bellowing into the shore here.
Yeah, so lots of the people around us were parked a long way, so I guess that was the benefit for them because they were able to move up the beach a bit if they could. But some of the people right down there, by the time you would have realised how high the tide was, you wouldn't have been able to do much. So
yeah, we'll go for a walk this morning and see how much water the people down there copped.
Oh, look at the dropper.
What's that?
Look at the dropper.
Yeah, check this out. The trailer mate plate's in there somewhere. And the water.
But Bexley,
water only just come up to here. And our friend Bexley, luckily, dug us a massive moat last night.
got on the shovel.
Got on the shovel and helped us out. Very lucky. This morning we might just push up the beach a little bit more, hook on, get the max tracks under and see if we can bump ourselves up a bit. And that way tonight we don't have to stress out too much.
All right, we're gonna try and shift up the beach now because tonight is similar tides. Just pop the max tracks under the rear tires of the car to hopefully give us a bit of tread. And we just want to bump up probably 2 meters or so.
Give it a crack.
Yeah, we'll give it a fair go, that's for sure.
Got the camera out.
Oh yeah. Yep, heaps, I reckon.
Yeah, you want to come forward a bit?
You just have a look first. Oh, that was pretty easy. It's because we got Bexley here supervising.
Yeah, thanks Bex. Hard boy. I love the moat you dig.
We're calling it quits after being at Perlubie Beach for 2 nights. The weather hasn't really been amazing. It was perfect as we got here a couple days ago and it's just gone downhill from there. The winds are meant to be picking up again this afternoon as well, so we're just gonna head off. Just headed up off the beach from Perlubie and tried to pump the tyres up. We've got one, and then the air compressor has died. So Bryce is trying to get it to work, but we might need to go find someone to help us out. What are the tyres at? 20 PSI?
Yeah, about 20 pound. So it's kind of too low to drive in the street either and pump it up, which is a bit of a shame.
Thankfully, we've made some friends here. So tripping Aussies were heading off the beach at the same time. They've actually got a very similar caravan to us and they've loaned us their air compressor.
Good morning. We stopped over in Ceduna for a couple of nights to get stuff ready for when we cross the border in a couple of days. And so we're topping up on staples, getting some washing done. And we also had to buy a new jerry can because I went to open it and you could actually see algae growing in the bottom of it. So algae is a problem with diesel, which my old man always used to tell me about, and now I've finally seen it firsthand. So we're going to throw that one away. We've bought a new one and ready to go. It might be a little bit hard to see, but I'll show you inside the tank and you'll be able to see the algae ring at the bottom.
Yesterday we had a little bit of a look down the jetty here in Ceduna and there was heaps of squid ink marks on the jetty. So we've come back today to hopefully catch some. The tide's a little bit out at the moment, so I'm hoping that doesn't affect it. Yeah, fingers crossed, because we haven't been overly good with our fishing lately.
Hey Slacker, want to come give me a hand?
No, I'm filming.
Thanks honey.
No worries.
Well,
Alrighty.
it wasn't all for nothing. We've got something at least.
I'm trying to be quick. I'm trying to figure out what you are. Maybe he's that rare and such an amazing fish. He's not even on there.
Yeah, maybe.
Is he?
Yeah, very red.
Alright, we might need to
Oh,
get
it's
on.
like a little catfish thing, maybe.
Is it? We might need to get online and have a look.
Yeah, that was funky as. Nice work, honey. At least we got something after coming out here for this long.
That's right. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Well, we didn't have too much luck as per usual. We did ask one of the locals what they thought that fish I caught was, and even he had no idea. So if you know what it is, please let us know in the comments because we still have no clue. It looks a bit like a catfish maybe. But yeah, we're going to try a little bit more fishing later from the beach when the tide's in.
If we catch anything, we'll let you know, but I don't like our chances.
after an unsuccessful morning. This is a bit of lunch and overlook the water.
And they're really hot in my lap.
Drop them in the middle. That'll be right.
Good morning. We are just about to leave Ceduna, and once we leave here we are technically starting the Nullarbor. Kind of dreading it because I do hate this drive. It's so long and boring, and as much as people say like make the most of it, there's so many nice places and stops, it's still a really long road.
So just doing the last of the checks before we leave for the Nullarbor. So going around checking all the tyre pressures, really making sure all our spares are pumped up because we don't have an air compressor at the moment, but hopefully that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Checked oil and water and we're good to go. First stop, we haven't gotten far. It's about 80 k's from Ceduna and it's Penong, and it's home to the Australia's biggest windmill. Might even be the world, I don't know. But it's Australia's anyway, and it's one of Chelsea's favourite stops.
It's not really that exciting, it's just a few windmills. But everyone seems to stop here.
Oh, Chelsea's pumping some water.
Bryce is a bit excited because he's a plumber and this is pretty crazy. Get one of these for the Caravan every time we need to use the pump.
Yeah, every time you want to have a shower. Hey hon, you mind hopping on the swing?
Go faster!
Water pressure's not very good. Jeez, look at it go now.
It's a bit green. Oh my god, I'm gonna go over.
See if you can do like the jump.
No,
No, don't worry,
Round
there's
the
a bar
well.
there. We are nearly at the Nullarbor Roadhouse and we're at the eastern end of the Nullarbor Plain, which Nullarbor Plain actually means treeless plain, so there's no trees for like the whole Nullarbor. Chelsea was busting for the loo, so we thought we'd stop, and she's in there. Hey Chels. And so what I normally do is I go around and just check the bearings just to make sure they're not heating up. That's a good telltale sign of your bearings about to fail, is they get really hot as you're cruising down the road.
So what's the price?
$2.56.
Woohoo!
You ripper.
Good thing it's only half a tank we have to get.
Yeah, that's right. Better off topping up than pushing our limit.
That's it.
We've got 40 litres of diesel on the back, but I don't know, I like having that as a backup, as a bit of a reserve.
Yeah. We've stopped for lunch at a random rest stop and we've noticed it's pretty close to the cliffs. So we haven't stopped at any of the other lookouts because we did do that last time. And I don't know, we're not in a rush, but we just feel like pushing on.
Yeah, in the mood to keep driving, so it's like, may as well keep pushing along.
But anyway, at our lunch stop, it's got a little path out the back right near the cliffs. The Great Australian Bight.
Oh, look at that watercolour.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that looks nice. Long way down.
Oh, I reckon we're overhanging. I might step back a little bit. If we're anything like it is up there, we're hanging over the cliff.
If you do cruise through the Nullarbor over the winter time, there's normally heaps of whales migrating, so it's a great time to pull up at some of these cliffs and have a look, because you can normally see mum and maybe a couple of young. There is a whale discovery centre which is back towards Adelaide a bit further, still on the Nullarbor, and yeah, that's a really good stop to pull in and learn some stuff about whales.
So we're having leftovers for lunch. So we made Mexican last night and we're trying to use up all the rest of our salad because the WA border take pretty much everything off you. So this isn't mincemeat. Last night we tried a new product that our friends told us about. It's called textured vegetable protein. Looks super weird. It's a soy product and it's really hard. It almost looks like Cocoa Pops. But what you do is you rehydrate it in some water or stock, and then just cook as usual. So we've made Mexican mince, and I don't even think you'd know the difference, would you, Bryce?
No, it's just like mince. If you're gonna flavour it, I think it's really good. But yeah, as long as you're willing to chuck a heap of seasoning and stuff into it, you can't even tell the difference.
So I thought this is probably a really good product for people just to keep in the pantry in your caravan, because sometimes you can't get your hands on fresh meat, and yeah, it's a really good alternative. Alrighty, we have just showed our G2G passes at the border, and we're just waiting to get our quarantine check. I know last time they just want to have a little bit of a look in the van. I think they like you to open the fridge and a few of the cupboards. But yeah, we'll see what they do. Woohoo, we're in WA.
Finally made it back to WA, and that was super easy. The longest bit was just waiting for the quarantine guys. We had to show a G2G pass, and all we lost were 3 potatoes, but we knew we were going to lose them anyway.
You can't take pretty much any fruit and veg into WA if you are coming in from SA. Not really sure what the rules are from NT, but just jump onto the WA government website for their quarantine, and it gives you a list of everything you can and can't bring in. So we lost some potatoes, but I thought we were going to lose them anyway. So pretty much only brought through some carrots, sweet potato, and we've got some frozen veggies in the freezer. After driving about 600 k's today, we've stopped at a gravel pit. So we're not too far from Cockabiddy, which is the roadhouse down the road. We've stayed here because we have internet signal. And it's a good camp as well.
Yeah, so it's a really big spacious area. It's nice and flat, and there's like a little cave thing to have a look at. So might just chuck the drone down there first before we go have a look, and then yeah, we'll top up with fuel in the morning and see where we get to tomorrow. So it turns out it's just a big crater. Nothing too exciting at all.
Big dirt hole.
Oh, watch out, don't fall over there, honey. You'll end up in the hole.
Good morning, we're hitting the road again for another day of travel. So we're heading to Norseman today. They've got an awesome 24-hour free camp, so that's where we're going to stay for tonight. I think that's our last day on the Nullarbor. Thank goodness, because it's getting a little bit boring now. And fuel is getting real expensive.
Yeah, keeping filling up is starting to get a bit old. So hopefully we can get to Esperance, slow down a little bit, and enjoy some travelling a bit more.
Alrighty, coming up to the 90-mile straight.
Yeah, so we're not going to stop and get a picture with the sign, so we're just going to get a quick video of it as we're cruising past. So hope you guys don't mind.
Oh, we could not be bothered stopping. It's so funny, the first time we came across the Nullarbor, we were like, yeah, we're going to stop at all the signs.
Yeah, we're going to stop it. Get ready, it's coming out.
Oh, there we go, where that yellow car is there. This is as close as we're getting to the sign. Maybe we'll drop a photo in from 2 years ago. Hey, there you go. It's funny, a couple of years ago we were so keen to stop at all the points of interest across the Nullarbor and get photo opportunities everywhere, and this time we're just in a bit of a mad rush to get across to Esperance.
Yeah, so we're not really rushing, it's just that there's nothing better to do while we're out here, so you may as well make a mile and
keep driving.
Keep cruising. So we're in Esperance on Thursday. We actually planned for it on Friday, so we rang up and got an extra night, and the weather's meant to be really good while we're there, so hopefully we can get down to Lucky Bay and enjoy a few bits like that while the weather's quite good. So WA's speed limit for towing vehicles is 100, and Chelsea takes that quite literally. So you're doing what, like 101?
Yeah.
Yeah, really right on it. So let me know in the comments, is anyone else's partner's a lead foot like what mine is? Because whenever we go anywhere, Chelsea will just be like, nah, got to do exactly on the speed limit, and I just cruise around, and I mean, I'm probably a bit slow sometimes.
You said I'm like 90.
Yeah, that's right, just cruising around.
I don't know, I don't mean to. It's not like I'm wanting to go really fast. I just do. Like, I don't know, it just feels more comfortable for me just to sit on 100.
So let me know in the comments if you're the cruisy type or the lead foot.
We've actually had a lot of people say that their partners are the lead foot, so this will be interesting. We've officially finished the Nullarbor and we are in Norseman tonight. So we're at the free camp in Norseman. Pretty sure you're only allowed to stay here for 24 hours. It's just a really good stop once you've been driving them long days along the Nullarbor. Bryce actually got bailed up today when he was filling up the van with water in the town. Somebody wanted some plumbing done in their house. So they had all the gear already and he just popped there this afternoon and worked for a few hours. So I got some time on my own in the van chilling out, and probably what we needed after a couple of long days in the car. Thanks guys for watching another video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and next time we see you we'll be in Esperance. See you later.